Okay, just giving the table a final clean off. She feels good. See how she looks on here. Pretty much hinging around the holes. I don't know if you can see that from the camera a bit dark there. How does that look? So when I hinge the part, you pretty much see that it's hinging over those holes, and it did feel, I don't know if this light's improved things or not, it did feel that way when I was stoning it, that hole might be raised, but interesting. I guess it's not that far in from the centre. Okay. Just had a lot of bolt pressure on that over the years, so we'll glue it up and then we'll see where we get. I just used a bit of this Stewart's micrometer glue. Bit cold out here, and this blue's a bit old, so there's some a bit of spirit on it to liven it up a bit. Oh. Yeah, she's a tad thick there. As usual, I've got about enough to coat 3 plates, so I've gone a bit mad there, but I bet you've just been watching my elbow for the whole time. I will get the knack of this stuff. Right. fluffy, but let's give it a go. Nice and easy. That's probably definitely too heavy. That's just sucking onto the plate. Okay, that's interesting. So you can see the print where we are on the edges. I should have made this light pretty bad, I think, now with the I guess that would be a pretty common pattern because it's around where your bolt pressure is applied. So you're going to have maximum pressure at these points. And all your rotation is around the outside of this plate as well. I think if there's been a repair there or not, but yeah. So now I have to decide, is there enough benefit in scraping this surface back in to what I'm going to use the machine for, or do I just lap that surface back in rather than scrape it and see if I can get somewhere close to a decent contact pattern. That's for another time. I'll just bleed the second one. That's the main plate that bolts to the machine itself, to the machine face, and you can see there's, I don't know, is the lighting any good there? Around this way. That's a bit better. So here you can see the blue pattern is exactly where you'd expect it to be, which is around the main bolt mounts, and it's starting to contact on the midsection. I need to check this first with a dial gauge because after all the contact, this might be raised and preventing contact at these points. So I just need to inspect it first and try and reference off of these surfaces and see what's happening here, because that may well be the cause of that. Could be given a bit of a false reading, so I just need to check those. It is contact in there, so that is high, but it's not really high. You see there's only a small contact point and there's nothing here, so maybe, but these still a bit burred, so I'm going to clean up, do another print and see where that gets us. Shot there. Yeah, so here we can see can hear it's hollow there, so it definitely isn't contacting at those points. Let's try and find somewhere to get oh, yeah. That doesn't sound very good at all. There's the culprit. Something's falling out the back. So even after a small clean-up, all I did was I lightly put the scraper across here because it's very good at picking up burrs, and with a slight contact there, you can see it's starting to contact in places it wasn't before. We've got a faint line across the top here. So I don't think it's that far out, so I think it needs a really good clean up because I've got bits falling out of here onto the table, and go around, give everything a really good clean, degrease, stone everything off really well, then come back and make a decent appraisal of it. But overall, yeah, stuff doesn't look too far out for something that's been used so many times. It stood the test of time for sure.